don't jeopardize the season I'm calling you to for the convenience of the season that has come to an end. Wherever just hit y'all so hard, you can't even be upbeat about it. You just got to sit with it. Yeah. Y'all, we on this Holy Week fast. We on day 3. The scripture, Matthew 26:36-46. And the prayer focus is surrendering your own will to God's greater purpose. And the scripture is basically when Jesus was asking the disciples to pray with him before he had to go to be crucified. And they kept going to sleep, but he kept trying to go confirm with God, asking God to get a cup up, and everything. So it's about choosing obedience over comfort. So the first time I read this, when I was going through my morning devotional, and it was kind of quick because I had someone to be, the thing that stood out to me was that Jesus told the disciples that they were, part of them wants everything and they're ready for everything that's about God. And part of them is lazy as a dog sleeping by the fire. He was not playing with them. Read the Message version. is the little cutthroat. But anyway, that's what stood out to me the first time I read this around. And then I went through my day, right? Went through my day, fasting, no food, so there's the hunger. And then just what my day brought today, right? Sit back with it again. Some just like sit back with the scriptures again. Sit back with it, and he gives me the don't jeopardize the season I'm calling you to for the convenience of the season that has come to an end. He said it's more than just a choice. It's surrendering fully in immediate obedience without the testing of the waters. Giving me your yes is going to look strange, and it will cost you just like it did Jesus. It may cost you your image, your friends, relationships, opportunities, etc. Yet, when you trust in the one who knows all, sees all, controls all, and provides for all, are you really losing anything? You're merely exchanging your current circumstances to the next one that God has for you. It's not always an immediate upgrade or flashy, but it's all a part of his plan that is for your ultimate good. You have to spend time with me to hear my voice clearly. Things outside of my will have a lingering feeling of heaviness. When it is in my will, my peace covers you and it lifts the heaviness. And you become more accepting of it, right? Like in the set of scriptures, Jesus was praying. He was like, is there any other way for you to lift this cup, change the cup? I don't want this cup. And in the end, he was like, okay, although I don't want this cup, your will be done, not my own. And then he had peace about it to go on with the process. And so God just kind of settled in my spirit, like when you're choosing obedience over comfort and you're unsure about it and you have a heaviness about it and you pray to me and you come back to me for clarity the same way Jesus did, if you get the peace about it, it's the obedience. If you're still having lingering heaviness, then it's probably the comfort that you're choosing that's causing the discomfort in your spirit. And y'all, you got to spend time with him to hear his voice clearly, because that's what I'm doing. Well, that's what I've been doing right now. Because I'm just in a space where it's just like, okay, new season calling, new season entering. Me giving up my will for you, is that staying or going? Am I doubling back? Like what am I doing? Like, doubles back to the double-sidedness that Jesus was talking about. Like, we're so for God. Like, the next season that's coming, the upgrades, the better, the greater, everything. But the things that he requires of us to get there, such as fasting, such as praying, spending time with him to hear his voice, all of those things, like, we real lazy to do that. But that's the very thing in the very space that will give us the clarity over where we need to give him our yes. The clarity over if we're choosing comfort over obedience to him. If we are eventually being obedient or if we're immediately being obedient. To be in tune with his voice enough to be immediately obedient. Y'all, it's a lot. Y'all let me know if y'all ever read through the scripture, if y'all got similar thoughts on this, because it's taking me down through there. Okay, bye.